So, Deadpool 2. Oh my sweet lord, I have just been to see Deadpool 2. Well, actually, I went to see it last night. Oh my goodness. I'd heard a lot of really, really good reports. The dog's licking my, don't lick my hand. I'd heard a lot of good reports from people that I trust their viewpoint. I'd heard one quite, it's not as good as people are saying, so I was a bit, oh dear. But, oh my goodness, sorry for the shaking, this is Molly. Just, hello. Don't lie like a baby, she's doing her lie like a baby thing. Look, you're gonna fall. Dear me. Where was I? It was incredible. It was better in my viewpoint than the first Deadpool movie. Deadpool is my favourite superhero. Absolutely. I don't see him in the same light as the others. You know, Iron Man and Captain America and blah blah blah. He almost stands on his own for me. Iron Man being my favourite from the sort of stereotypical superhero. But oh my goodness, Ryan Reynolds is just hilarious. I'm trying really badly to make this spoiler free. It is, I went by myself. As anyone that knows me and has listened to me prattle, when myself or Darren want to see a film, we generally have to go separately because my parents are in really poor health, so they can't look after Isaac. But I went to see this myself last night and I laughed. I'm sat there laughing like a loon by myself in the cinema. There's so much to see. I'm not a reader of comic books, but on having a Google afterwards, there were a lot of things that I read that people that read the comic books would sort of see happening in the background. So things that people like me would miss because I don't read the comics. And as I was reading about it last night, it was, oh my god, how clever. Yeah, I saw that, but I didn't know what it meant. But for people like me, so many references to popular culture, to other movies, to different things in the Marvel universe. Little jokes and jibes at different movies, at different characters. I don't even want to tell you any of them that, you know, just go watch it. It's so, so funny. So, I just loved it. I cannot say one bad thing about that movie. There is a scene, I'm not going to give anything away, the song Thunderstruck by AC/DC is playing, one of my favourite AC/DC tracks. And just that scene and everything that follows it, say 5 minutes after Thunderstruck, is just, oh, I laughed my ass off. And it's just that scene itself is so cool. I loved it. The soundtrack is incredible. I really need that soundtrack. Just the choice of tracks, brilliant. I find myself wanting to say this bit and that bit and this bit, but I don't want to give anything away. I went to see it as I do with a lot of films, most films if I can, not knowing anything about it whatsoever. Is that my husband back? No. Wonder is that someone else pulled it? I don't know. Anyway, but I knew nothing, absolutely nothing about people that were going to appear in it. There is a character called the Vanisher, I think. Vanishing Man, the Vanisher, I can't remember. Who's obviously invisible. But we see that person for a split second and I'm like, it can't be. And I thought they'd got a lookalike of someone to play the part. But no, I googled afterwards and it was the actual person. And it's like, oh my god, how just incredibly cool. And also read the part of Gable, played by Josh Brolin. Obviously we know him as Thanos from, most recently from the Avengers Infinity War movie. He was incredible. I read afterwards there were a lot of people considered for that role. I'm trying to think who they all were. One of the directors wanted Russell Crowe. I heard Brad Pitt was meant to be chosen, but scheduling conflicts meant he couldn't do it. There were quite a list of people. I think Sylvester Stallone was even mentioned. If you check IMDb, it tells you the list of people that were actually considered for that role. But in my opinion, Josh Brolin was just perfect. I wouldn't have liked to have seen anyone else. He was fantastic, and Ryan Reynolds was as smart, crackingly humorous, and funny and sexy as he always is. I mean, he's the only sexy superhero that exists. You know what I mean? It's like Deadpool's just, oh my goodness. And the credit sequence at the start, ingenious, awesome. It's just a real work of art, of beauty, just how those credits are put together, and I love it. I now must have a Deadpool figure. Like, you know, one of those proper realistic figures that are really bloody expensive. I must have one. Because there was just a little clip at the start in the beginning credits, the intro, where sort of just a pose where he's sort of down in sort of his side hunker type thing, and it looked awesome, and I thought, oh, I'd love to have a figure that looked like that. But anyway, I'm ranting, I'm rambling. Yeah. It is incredible, guys. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's hilarious. It's brilliant. It's better than the first one, and I didn't think I'd say that. Awesomeness. Yeah, I'll stop ranting and raving and fangirling about it. Go watch it, guys. Over and out from Lisa Loves.